Hey YouTube, matches 860. The Friday Savinelli. Smoking some big and burly this morning. Just tickled pink that Four Noggins carries it again. I really miss this stuff. So I got a message from Stack Smasher in the last week or so. Asked if I'd do a talk on tobacco storage. Interesting subject, but I'm probably not the one to talk about it. I usually order enough tobacco to get me through a month and a half or 2 months. And it comes in the heavy bags, heavy plastic bags I'm sure you're all familiar with, Ziploc. And I work right out of those. Some people believe that components in plastic will leach into the tobacco. I'm no scientist, but yeah, tobacco's weird stuff. Plastic is weird stuff. And there are so many different varieties of plastic. That it may be true that there's stuff that leaches into the tobacco. But at my age, I'm not really worried about it. I've lived this long. If I was not going to go through that tobacco in that month and a half or 2 months, I'd probably invest in some canning jars. Most people use jars for storage as opposed to plastic. So you can pick those up at Walmart for next to nothing. I also have the decorative candy jars, and certain blends I'll put into one of those, keep it on my desk, and work out of that. As far as tins go, I don't buy as many tins as I used to. I prefer to work out of a bulk situation. But I do get tins now and then. And back in my earlier days, when I used to just pick them up here and there, I just left the tins as is and put them into plastic bags, Ziploc bags, and kept them that way. Now, the problem with that is I've seen recently more than one photos of people that have had tins explode. We know that tobacco ages in the tin. So along with that, you get certain fermentation and gases that are coming off of the leaf. So I'm sure it is possible that you can have a situation where a tin starts to bulge and eventually breaks the seal. I probably have 15 tins stored in plastic bags that have maybe 15 years on them. I've never had a problem, but I know a lot of people will take a tin, transfer it into a jar, mason jar, and then seal it up. PhillyPipeSmoker. I'll put a link down in the bucket to his channel. He did a little experiment. He did a couple of videos recently. He had stored some tobacco in mason jars and also stored some in the it's like a shrink system. You put the stuff into a plastic bag, and then you've got this device that sucks the air out of the bag, and then it seals it up. That was pretty interesting. You might want to watch that. But I don't get overly particular about storing stuff. And with all the tins that I've stored over the years, I've never had a case where the tobacco rotted the tin out or anything like that. Interesting subject, but like I said, I don't get real particular about it. Beautiful morning here in Connecticut. Working on a couple of video ideas. Not really getting too far with them though. Just been too darn busy. But as always, it's great to sit for a couple of minutes, shoot the bull with you folks, and enjoy a nice pipe. With that, I'll thank you for watching, and hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take care.